What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and we look to continue our series here on the top 6 free agents still left on the market and their 5 potential landing spots. Today we will be looking at the case of Kyle Schwarber. But before we get into it, make sure if you haven't already done so, you hit that subscribe button down below, as it does a huge service for us here in continuing to grow this community. So make sure you tell all your baseball fans and friends that this is the channel to watch in 2022. Now, as we get into the case of Kyle Schwarber and the 5 potential landing spots for this player, I think that it's important to note that with this new upcoming CBA, we could potentially see the addition of the universal DH. I think this would truly open up Kyle to being able to land with any number of teams. But in my 5 potential landing spots, these to me are the most likely candidates. So we begin looking at the number 5 team on my list, and that is of the Houston Astros. Yes, the Astros already have a designated DH, in my opinion, in Yordan Alvarez. But adding in a player of Kyle Schwarber's caliber and his mental acumen when it comes to the game could truly help a player like Yordan Alvarez, as well as help the Astros kind of bolster themselves if they lose out on re-signing Carlos Correa. Adding in another potentially potent bat to this lineup could truly help the Astros regain and reclaim themselves as the best team in that American League West division. Now, they will not be without stiff competition heading into this race for Kyle Schwarber, in my opinion, as the number 4 team on my list is that of the Texas Rangers. We just saw them go out and spend big money on signing Corey Seager. And I think when you look at what the Rangers can do, this is still a very new and interesting ballpark that they have. Bringing in a power bat like Kyle Schwarber could truly help balance this lineup and give them something to really have fans come out to the ballpark and support the team. This is going to be a player that has the ability to hit for average as well as power, and while his defense is not much to be desired, his offensive ability can carry a team. We saw it with the Cubs in 2016, and while he may not be that same player, we would see him go off for stretches of that during the 2021 season, especially with the Boston Red Sox. If Schwarber is healthy, he can help the Rangers push back to getting towards the top of that American League West division. Now, the 3rd team on my list remains in the American League West and is that of the Seattle Mariners. I think when you look at the Mariners, they need to find themselves a consistent middle of the order bat. And this is that bat, in my opinion. I think that Kyle Schwarber can help create a way of looking at the plate, looking at the at-bat, and looking at the strike zone that could truly help some of these younger Mariner players. And I think that when you look at what is going to be the necessity for the Mariners in 2022, it's going to be getting back to the postseason no matter what. And I think having a guy like Kyle Schwarber can truly help that be the case. Now we round out our American League West battle for Kyle Schwarber with the LA Angels. Just like I said, when it comes to this player, his acumen, his ability, his understanding of the strike zone can go to help other players. When you can sandwich Mike Trout between Shohei Ohtani and Kyle Schwarber, now you have a very potent 3-4-5 combination for the LA Angels. You add in some other players who can get on base ahead of him, and now this is a lineup that is 6 to 7 players deep, as opposed to a 1-2 combination punch of Trout and Ohtani. This to me is a significant additional piece that the Angels could use to try to get back to the postseason. Now, the final team on my list here as a potential landing spot for Kyle Schwarber is that of the Boston Red Sox. I think the Red Sox would be at a grave disadvantage if they lose out on Kyle Schwarber. I think that what he brought to the team in pairing and in conjunction with JD Martinez, the way that they study the game, the way that they study pitchers, and their approach at the plate, this to me would be a very big loss for the Boston Red Sox. I think that when you look at what Kyle Schwarber could bring to this team, this is a player that the Red Sox need to go after in 2022. Yes, it will become a very difficult situation because you already have a designated hitter in JD Martinez. You would have to find him time between playing left field and the DH role, potentially working him out at first base. But all of that being said does not change the fact that adding Kyle Schwarber to this Boston Red Sox team really makes them a scary team in 2022. But again, let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. Where do you think is the best fit for Kyle Schwarber? Where does he end up? What will that deal look like? Let me know that down in the comment section below. If you disagree with my list, let me know that as well, and we'll discuss it down in the comments. As always, keep it locked in here to the Baseball Banter Broadcast throughout the 2022 year and beyond, as this will be the new favorite channel for all baseball fans. So keep it locked in here to the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and I will catch you guys with the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.